Hello everybody, today I'll be doing a quick video on arrays and touch up a little bit on code tracing. First, let me start by explaining what arrays are and how they are used. Arrays are used to store many pieces of data at the same time. They allow you to quickly access a particular item in the array using an index, and to declare a variable that refers to an array, use the type followed by an open square bracket and a closed square bracket, and then the variable name. So what does all that mean? Well, for example, here I have pixel array equals this dot get pixels. Pixel is the type, here are the brackets, and pixel array is the variable name we'll be using. This declares an array of pixels, so the value stored at each position in the array is a reference to the pixel object. Also, arrays are objects, and you can find out how large an array is by getting its length. So for example, here I have a for loop that sets the variable index to 0, which means I want this loop to begin at the very first pixel in whatever picture I'm going to be using this method on. Next, I want this loop to continue while index is less than the length of the pixel array. In other words, this loop will continue until it has gone through every single pixel in the picture. And this index plus plus just means that every time a pixel has been successfully changed through the code statements below, it will then move on to the next pixel in the picture and perform the same actions to that pixel. Quickly going over the code here, it just basically says that if the pixel that is currently selected in the loop has a red value that is higher than 125, change that pixel value to 0. And then the same exact thing if the green value is higher than 125, and again if the same thing if the blue value is higher than 125. So that also means that it will do nothing to the pixel if its values are equal to or less than 125. So really quick, let's show a little example of this. Let's pick a file. How about this one? And set the p to new picture as the file name. Let's explore it. Here's the picture. Let's call the method upon it, invert colors, and let's show it once more with the change. Alright. So, something I want to touch up on that is very important is code tracing. It's a way of going through code to understand what's going on. So I like to use this technique of commenting in and out of code. What that basically means is if I use 2 double slashes, it makes this whole statement void and does not work at all. But it has its purposes. So whether it be I was trying to figure out other ways I can test my code without having to delete everything, or if I wanted to interchange which statements didn't execute or did execute, or if I just wasn't sure on why the code wasn't working, maybe because the code is wrong perhaps. It just gives you a fast and easy way to figure out what code is working and what code is not working, and it gives you the ability to save the code for later if you wanted to uncomment it out for now, maybe comment it in back for later. So hope this all helps, and cheers.